going into a hostile environment. These fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers, Ross Age Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the San Diego State Aztecs, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Boilermakers will boot it away to start the game. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Aztecs offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Offense changing the play. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires downfield. Complete to the right. At midfield, he's got room. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Apparently, line number 1 on the game plan, attack now, immediately.
And this quarterback, he smelt it. He knew he had an opportunity. This is a guy who loves taking shots. Any chance.
Turning it on. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. The Aztecs trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Now improvising. Going for 6. Touchdown, Aztecs! Quick strike through the air for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game and get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
So the Purdue Boilermakers offense has its first opportunity of the day. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They go to the ground. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. And the Boilermakers in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
To the air on 2nd down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half.
San Diego State.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fakes the grab. Oh, he's got some space. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Looking to fire. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, you have to love getting to the quarterback early in this football game. Your first drive, how about your offense? They already took care of business, put up points for you. Now you're getting to the quarterback, getting sacks. Great start for this squad.
He's got it on the run. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
5-yard line. First and goal, Purdue.
Snapped it in the shotgun. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments. They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets rid of it. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on third down, forcing the incompletion.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. He's got him wide open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, San Diego State. Talk about keeping your eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a rope.
And having a guy like that that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also what you said is the most important thing. He keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down the field. Because he had his eyes up, he can do that.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
Number 19, on to kick it away.
Makes the catch at the 35. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. That's caught. It's Wall. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. On first down, here comes this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got the quick pass. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. The Aztecs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna look downfield again. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete. Jarred loose by the hit.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Aztecs looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. Touchdown, Aztecs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game
breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Boilermakers headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
The give from the gun. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unleashes one. Finds a man on the right. There he goes. Inside the 30. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, San Diego State! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rush is on him. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, and how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll take it on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got it in the middle, it's Wall. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They get to him as he throws. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. They'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Max looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on 3rd down? Trying to punch it in. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Aztecs.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
35, Purdue 7.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. He's got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking to throw on 1st down. Release to the back. He's got his man. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And in the waning seconds of the 1st half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. And he'll need to show off some leg strength 58 yards out and trying to bend it in from the right side. That is no good. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away at. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Aztecs will kick it away to crank up the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it, and I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
He's got an open man. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And wings it incomplete.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
And the Boilermakers will punt this one away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They've been dominated, now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the run, still looking. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Boilermakers! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
He'll bring it out. It's Addison. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Looking left. It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Purdue!
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Addison. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. This lead that they've been working with has dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Under fire. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there, more and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job by the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
He'll pull it down. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. The Aztecs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Aztecs come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover. And the offense falls off.
Now rolling to the left. Unleashes one deep. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
It's all about making plays, and this guy's been waiting to make his mark on this team. He gets his 1st interception of the season, and what a momentum-changing play for his team.
Handoff from the gun. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A little release to the back. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you...
Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It's 4th down and 14, but they're going to go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Gets it out fast.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety right on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Lost, the defense is wide open. Touchdown, Boilermakers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Offense gets set for second down. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. We've reached a break. It's San Diego State holding the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a third down play. Wants to throw on third down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
I think in this situation, after that incompletion, 4th and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Brewster. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no-huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Here comes the offense on second down. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Getting late, pressure building, huge third down coming up on the road for this offense. They're working that left side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Pulls it in on the left. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. Throwing right. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The handoff keep working on that clock. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. The Aztecs come to the line on 3rd down trying to keep this drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got his man. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Beck's going for the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
Offense will take that. 3-5 yards every time. Bad discipline by the defense.
3rd down has been right in the wheelhouse for this offense. 2 for 2 on this drive and trying to do it again and score a touchdown. Trying to power it in. They got 0 push up front and they stopped them in the backfield. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB...
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Boilermakers want to move quickly.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second and regroup before running this next play.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And the Boilermakers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. He's got him. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to fire. Finds his man. It's Brewster. Snowed under by the defense. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Trying to take it back. The 40. At the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, San Diego State. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Tennessee is delivering an offensive masterpiece so far. It feels like they've been singing Rocky Top all day. They're up by 21 over Mississippi State. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got it in the middle. It's Brewster. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call. That roughing call probably stems from frustration as this guy has cut them into pieces. You want to be physical with the quarterback, but you can't give up those roughing the passer penalties. It's 1st and 10. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The Boilermakers are in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Offense.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. And now let's see what they come up with on 3rd down after that incompletion. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw on 1st down. Keeps looking downfield. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this was